What's up guys, DK here with Collector's Impact, and today I have another submission for SGC to show you guys. There are 8 cards total, and they range from sets from the 90s all the way up to the 2000 teens. Now, I acquired most of these off of eBay, either in small little collection lot purchases or in singles that I won at auction. So one card in here I opened from a pack, and I'll go ahead and note that. Let's dive into these and see what I'm sending off to SGC this time. So first, right off the bat, we have a Phoenix Legacy Phoenix card from the 1996 Marvel Masterpieces series. So of course, that is the rarest of all of the Marvel Masterpieces series, and the Phoenix card is one of the most desired cards in the set. In mint condition, these are extremely expensive, many hundreds of dollars if they're graded and in good condition. But this one in particular is in it's a near mint, if not fine condition, you know, or EX condition or whatever. I'll show you. It's got some edge wear right here. It definitely has some edge wear on pretty much all of the corners there. And on the actual edges of the card, there's some whitening and stuff like that. But overall surface is really nice, and this art is so freaking iconic. This set is so iconic that even not being mint condition, it's still worth grading. It's still well worth having in a slab, especially the tuxedo black slab, as this will be for my personal collection. I'm going to go ahead and predict that this one is going to get an SGC 7, maybe an 8 if I'm lucky, but I'm going to predict a 7 on this. I'm going to go with near mint, so we'll see how it turns out. Up next is the Deadpool Gold Signature Series version from the 1994 Marvel Masterpieces set. Now this one I actually did open from a pack myself, and if you're curious in seeing that pack opening, link is in the description for that if you'd like to see. It was a pretty fun night. So yeah, this was one of the better cards that I pulled, but the only problem with this one, and classic, you know, Master Series fashion, the cutting machine had a bit of a defect created in the bottom of the card, which is really annoying. Other than that, the card is obviously pack mint, but with that particular defect, I'm going to estimate an 8.5 on this, guys. I would be so happy with a 9, but I'm going to estimate an 8.5. Up next, we have, this is actually a rare subset card from the Women of Marvel series from 2008. This series is actually very rare. It's kind of like the Dangerous Divas series, which I opened on the channel before, though I haven't gotten any packs of this particular set and opened them. But this is an embossed subset card here. And this particular one is like one of the rarest ones in the set. So individually, these pack quite a punch, considering like non-graded, these are like $20 to $30 a card, which is a lot for some Marvel cards, believe it or not, in their raw forms. Now in their graded forms, they go for more, and that may be subject to change in the future. Who knows which direction they'll go, but either way, they're pretty dang rare. So I wanted to go ahead and get this one slabbed up, and this is Miss Marvel versus Spider-Woman, of course. And I'm going to estimate this one to get a SGC 9, you guys. I think it's going to get a 9. It might get a 9.5. It really might, because it is pretty crispy. Its borders are very, they're very good. They're very good. The centering is good and everything. You can see down here is the only problem area, which seems to be a really common occurrence on these particular cards. I'm going to estimate that 9 and hope for the best. So we'll see. Up next is this Elektra subset embossed card from the same set. So this is from the Women of Marvel. This is the T3 card, and it is in near mint to mint condition. I'm going to estimate an 8.5 on this one as well. I'm hoping for the 9. Obviously, my goal with these, with any that's not that very first Phoenix one, the goal with all of these is 9 or higher. But I'm just trying to set my expectations for reality here in terms of, I know that it's got this little teeny nick in the corner. That's the biggest blemish on this card, is that nick. And therefore, it might get an 8.5 instead of a 9. But overall, this card is freaking gorgeous. You can't deny it. This artwork is beautiful and captivating, and I really like it. It's one of my favorite Elektra cards. There's only one other Elektra card that I like as much as this one, and I don't technically have it yet. I'm going to try to get it and add it to the collection and get it slabbed, so I'll reveal that when and if I get it. All right, and up next in the lot is this Miles Morales rookie card. This is the rainbow wheel version of the rookie card from the 2018/2019 annual Marvel annual series. So yeah, this is definitely Miles Morales' rookie card, and I'm greatly looking forward to getting this graded and seeing what it comes back as. I'm optimistically hoping for that 10, guys. I'm going to estimate a 10 on this one, as this is just freaking crispy. But who knows, you guys? This is... we'll just have to see. The biggest flaw on this is down here in the corner. It's not an actual, like, major nick or anything, which is nice, but there's an ever so slight amount of white right there. Yeah. That's really the biggest defect. I mean, over here it has kind of a similar thing. There's just something about these Marvel cards and the bottoms of the cards where they have they're the most prone to damage and things at the bottoms and the corners and stuff. So, yeah, overall, really hoping for that 10. It might get a 9.5, but we'll see. All right, up next is the Black Widow Sultry Seductress subset card from the... Dangerous Divas Series 2 from the year 2013. So we had the one from 2011, and the last one of these submissions we did Black Cat, which was my favorite card from that subset. So this time I'm doing the Black Widow card, which is my favorite card from the second subset. There were only 2 of these sets ever produced, and in the current climate, I just don't know if they'll ever make these kind of cards again. So these are going to be kind of rare for that, unless things start changing in the future. Who knows? But yeah, this is definitely a really nice Black Widow card. It's going to look great in the SGC slab right alongside the Black Cat. Same kind of a situation with the pink circle around it and the black in the center. It's going to look really good with that tuxedo treatment. So yeah, I'm going to estimate, an SGC 9 on this, guys. I'm going to go high. I want to go high on this one. I really do. It doesn't have the same issue that the Black Cat card had where it was damaged at the bottom. It's pretty solid all around. It's got a little bit of defects, as is normal on all of these kind of cards. So I'm going to go with a 9. Maybe even a 9.5, guys. Let's shoot for the moon. Maybe even a 10. Let's do it. All right, and next, this is kind of an experimental submission, as this is a thicker card. Kind of hard to see on camera, but it is a thicker style of card. Think of like a jersey card from sports and stuff like that. This is Spider-Woman Legacy version, and it is a subset. L10 is its number. It's a subset card in the 2017 Fleer Ultra Spider-Man set. So this set is actually extremely rare. In terms of its sealed packs and stuff, man, these packs are so expensive. I was going to consider sourcing some out and opening some on the channel, and then I started researching, and it was like, $2,000, $1,500 for packs. I'm like, no, I got car payments, you guys. So, you know, maybe in the way future, who the hell knows? But for now, no, that's a bit much. Yeah, so anyway, this card in particular is one of my favorites from this subset. I was looking at all the cards in great detail of some of the more modern released sets, and this one really stuck out to me. I love the Chrysler building in the background, and the overall flavor and feel of this card is very, very nice. You know, as a fan of the Spider-Woman, this is just, I don't know, I love it. I'm very eager to see how this turns out in an SGC case. and what kind of case they're going to use because it's on the thicker side. So yeah, I'm going to estimate a 9.5. That's what I'm going to estimate and hope for that 10. And the last card of this submission is this beautiful Emma Frost. And this particular card is actually numbered, which is really cool. So it's a high number in a number sequence too, which makes it a little bit rare. It's 1817 of 1999 issued cards. So you got almost 2,000 issued. And yeah, it's just really nice. It's a little variant of the base card for Emma Frost from this 2015 Marvel Masterpieces series from Skybox. So it's just like that Spider-Woman in terms of it's a thick card. It's the same thickness as Spider-Woman. Overall, though, man, this art is so dang nice, and it's going to look really good with that tuxedo case treatment, I can tell. So this is probably one for my personal collection that I'll be keeping along with some of the other really nice cards, and I really like that it's numbered. I'm going to try to get more cards like this moving forward for some of like the newer 2000 teens and of course the early 2020s here type of sets. So that's what I'm interested in, is the rare numbered sort of cards at this point, and just unique artwork and things that really stand out to me. So I'm going to estimate an SGC 9 and hope for the 10 on this as well. But I'm going to estimate a 9. It should be able to solidly pull a 9 or 9.5. Well, that wraps up the video for today, guys. I hope that you enjoyed this submission presentation and discussion of these cards. I'm pretty eager to see how they come back from SGC, and I will definitely be making a reveal video of the actual slabbed cards. So if you want to see that video and see how accurate I was on these grade predictions, definitely subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and check back in a few weeks for when they're back from SGC. Oh, and if you like the video, definitely please give it a thumbs up. It really helps with the channel, of course, as well. So thanks again for coming by, guys. I really appreciate it, and I hope to see you again next time.